Okay, so right now the time is 8:54, and that's Eastern Standard Time. And so what I wanted to do was go over two currency pairs for Forex for when the market opens up tomorrow morning. So I'll be going over the Euro US dollar. I'll also be going over the Australian dollar US dollar. And lastly, here, what I'll be doing is going over Ethereum. Okay, and so basically, this analysis is being broken down on the hourly time frame. As you can see here, the Euro US dollar, it is in a downtrend. So I've already drawn out my support and resistance lines. But right here, I mean, you can see with the 21 and the 50 smooth moving average, we have movement downward. And this downtrend is moving under these trend lines. And also here we could see where basically the market broke this previous support line, came back, retested it, and then it retested it again on a small pullback, or a relatively large pullback, I should say, where it retested the 21 period moving average, and then it started with its momentum back down. And so basically what we'll be looking at tomorrow is for it to continue on this downtrend. And so all I'll be doing is dropping down to the 15-minute time frame, and then 30 minutes or so within market time opening, I'll go ahead and enter in on a bearish candle towards the downside, which will be printed on the chart as a big red candle, and I would just enter in and ride that wave down. Okay, and so up next here, I wanted to go over the Australian dollar US dollar. And so it's pretty much the same thing. I do have some support and resistance lines drawn out here. And you can see, just like the Euro US dollar, it's in a downtrend. And so the US dollar has been strong within the markets the past several days or so. And that's illustrated here by this downtrend as well. But you can see the 2150 and the 200 period smooth moving averages, they're also moving down as well, and all three averages are also fanned out. So that spread indicates that this momentum is going down at a strong rate. And also you can see here that the RSI is below 50. I didn't go over that with the Euro US dollar, but the RSI is also below 50 on that currency pair as well. And so this signals that there is bearish sentiment in the market, and basically all of my confluences are pointing towards a downtrend. And so this should be a high probability trade on a big red candle downwards when the market opens tomorrow on a 15-minute time frame. Okay, and so last here, I wanted to go over Ethereum. Let's see. Okay, so here's Ethereum. So right now it's 9:11 Eastern Standard Time. And this picture was taken not too long ago. It wasn't taken over an hour ago, but it was taken about 30 minutes or so ago. But basically the Ethereum is doing the same thing, is ranging in between this area. But I just wanted to analyze this asset here before market open tomorrow, to plan out what trades I will potentially enter into. But we can see right here that Ethereum has been on an uptrend. We can see that the 200 period moving average, which is kind of hidden from the frame here, but it is coming in on the left side of the picture or the screen. We also have the 21 period moving average, which is white, and we have the 50 period smooth moving average, which is green. And so all of these averages here were definitely going up at one time. They've flatlined a bit here now. So there was some strong momentum upward here. This was the classic uptrend where you have your higher highs and your lower highs as well, or higher lows, I should say. And then it started to tumble down here at the top after it tested this previous level of resistance. So once it hit this resistance line, sellers came in and pushed the market down below the 21 period smooth moving average. It consolidated within this range, so that's right here on top of the 200 and the 21 smooth period moving average. Stayed within this range for a while, and then it pushed back up. So once it pushed back up, it pushed back up and through this previous level of resistance. Once it pushed through that level, it started its downfall here. Okay, so it started to move back down. And so this could be part of a much larger pullback. But so far, within the past couple of hours, it has been consolidating between all three moving averages that I have on my chart, which is the 21, the 200, and the 50 period smooth moving average. But it's been stuck in between that range. And so what I look to do is watch for a breakout on the up or the downside. But it could break out right here above the 21 period moving average, come back and retest, and then break back out. It could do the same thing likewise on the downward side, except it would go down, retest this level here, which is it's marked here by these pink lines, but this is the ranging area that it's been in for the past several hours or so. But if it breaks that level, comes back and retests it, what I'll do is enter in on the sell side. But being as though this has been on an uptrend, I am a little more biased towards that. But I do understand that the moving averages could start pointing down. I mean, if you just look at the RSI here, when this picture was taken, the RSI is pointing up a bit, but it was below the 50. It was what happens once it breaks out of these levels. It could break out of here and make a higher high, or it could break down below this level and tumble down to this support level that I have drawn here, which is based on a previous higher high at the formation of an uptrend. But we'll see what happens within this market here. It could do something before the close of the night, but I probably won't enter any trade until the market opens tomorrow morning.